My take on that, on the open finance in the region, is the regulatory process is not trivial. It's important that this whole open finance regulation is established before, and it's mandatory. So for me, that's one point. We already saw that in Mexico, things are kind of stalled. In Brazil, it's progressing. In Colombia, they also are creating this regulatory framework. But I believe from that point, and if it's something mandated from the regulator, it's easier so that if there are specific penalties and companies got to abide for that, that one important point. But interoperability for the region, which is another topic that people also discuss, there was a paper written by the IDB recently with the International Development Bank trying to, okay, we have open finance as a discussion in the region, when we will see interoperability and things like that. And for me, that would be like a very advanced stage. I think that the region needs collaboration because we have different moments of the spectrum of evolution on open finance. So if Brazil can collaborate more and share all the things that went right with Mexico and other countries, is much better than something distant like UK, for example, from the Latin reality. But it's complex. But I still see some positive movements, just like with the Colombia and other countries like this.
Yeah, maybe just talking about Mexico, I think we will see a big change when it becomes mandatory. So until the regulators make open finance something mandatory for banks to give out the information, it's not going to become a reality. I know that Colombia started later than Mexico to regulate this part, and they are already ahead of us. So there's definitely opportunity there to be a little bit quicker and to put more pressure into the regulators for this to become a reality.
And there are other factors that we might consider that are not visible for most people. Like in many times which interacted with the regulators in Mexico, they kept changing people. So always new people. So it's hard for you to sustain like a long-term project like this when regulators are always changing people inside. So it's hard. That's one of the aspects. There are certainly more, but let's keep the faith on that.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's also our jobs as part of the fintech industry to put the pressure on the government and the regulators to change these parts. So
yeah, it's in the best interest of the newcomers than the incumbents, but we should keep strong. And I know that the association Fintech Mexico and all the players are pitching for that for years, and I have chance to interact with them for years, and it's been a battle. Hopefully we progress. Yeah.